Hello people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Queen to I to the J. Y'all already know. Nina connect to the center. If this is your first time here, please subscribe, share, comment, like, hit the notification bell. Okay, do what you gotta do. Let's make this a family thing. All right. If you already did, thank you so much. I honestly truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm wishing everyone a great week. Okay, so with that being said, let's dive into this topic.
Body butter and lotion, homemade with raw butters and organic oils.
So the topic for today is: should one be financially stable before getting married? This our generation, yeah, sweetheart, you better have money in the bank. You better have a job. Because if not, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay. Soon is total different. It's like opposite, basically. You know what I mean? Like the foundation of a strong relationship is trust. And this is especially true when it comes to money. Before coming together in marriage, both partners must be willing to open the books and be honest about any past financial troubles or debt that they may come to bear during the marriage. Like you should. Okay, first of all, let me say this. Like when it comes to finance, like in the Western world is different from Africa or from, let me say Gambia and Senegal. Like here in the US, marriage is more like 50-50. You pay half, the other I pay half, you know what I mean? But where I came from, our culture, our religion, the guy is supposed to do everything for you. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to do nada. It doesn't matter how much money your wife is making. It doesn't matter. It's your responsibility. But nowadays things are hard. Everything is expensive. You know what I mean? In situations like that, like nowadays, I think it's reasonable for your wife to help you. Even without you asking. But here in the US, it's like, I don't know if Gambians do that here. I don't know if they do 50-50 or the husbands pay for everything and then the wife helps. I'm not sure. But the reason why I actually said what I said earlier is that in the US, everything is based on credit. Literally everything is based on credit. Soon walking down the street will be based on credit. I swear. Breathing the air will be based on credit. America is based on credit. If you have a bad credit, sweetheart, you are in trouble, like in deep trouble. Because if you want to get a car, they will look at your credit score. A house, the same thing. You know what I mean? So if your credit score is bad, that means like your down payment might be like very expensive, very expensive, just because you don't have a good credit score. You know what I mean? So make sure you sit down with your partner. I'm talking about people that are in the diaspora, people that are in the US or America, whatever. Those people, like, since it's based on credit, you guys should, sit down, talk to your partner, make them understand that you have, financial debt that you have to take care of. You know what I mean? If they're willing to, stick around, work with you, that's great. But if they don't want to stick around and work with you because of that, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can blame them for that. You know what I mean? Because maybe they don't want to have to, work, be paying bills, helping you pay or whatever. Maybe they don't want to have to go through all that, so you have to understand them too. Gambia is not based on credit. Gambia is based on how much cash you have right now. You have money. In Africa, everything that you have, you own it. Because Africa, I don't think they do credit. Well, if they do, I don't know about it. But the countries that I do know, there's no such thing as credit score. You know what I mean? Highly civic. All you need is green. That's it. You have the money. You have anything you want. So financial problem and financial stress can impact your marriage in different ways. For example, your health. You know, it can be like stress, like just being thinking about the fact that you have so much money that you have to pay and the partner doesn't know about it, you know. Like it can have a lot of effect on your health. Emotional and physical impact. It can have a negative energy at the house, like, you know, coming home unhappy, not wanting to talk to your partner, like every little thing they do pisses you off just because of the financial trouble that they decide not to talk about, maybe because they feel like it's not important or it's not a big deal. You know, don't think for your partner. Don't think for your partner. Sit down, talk about it. If they want to work with you, they work with you. If they don't want to work with you, hey, move on. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Once you are ready, then you'll find someone, you know. So according to Google, according to Google, in a study of more than 4,500 marriage couples, research showed that couples who took on more debt over time become more likely to split up. Maybe your partner might get to a point and, you know, he or she's gonna be like, you know what, that's it, I cannot do this anymore, like I'm moving on, you know what I mean? And all you can do is either make that person understand or just let them go, because it's not by force for them to, you know, stay and help you. It's not by force, it's a choice. So if they get to a point that they don't want to do that anymore, you have to understand it. Just understand that and then let them go. Don't make it difficult. Don't make it hard just because they want to go, you don't let them go. No, don't do that. Just let them go and know that, you know, everything happened for a reason. Okay, nowadays, my generation, nowadays, you know, people get married because they know you can, you know, take care of them financially. You know, love probably is number 5, 6, or 7. I don't know, upwards. But the first thing people look at is what you work, where you work, how much money you have, you know, your family. What else? Some other things probably, but love is not number one for sure. Love is not number one. That's why in most cases when people get in marriage because of money, you know, once that money is not there anymore, they're gone. They are gone like the wind. They're not gonna stay. No, they're not gonna stay because they know you cannot, you know, help them anymore. You cannot do anything for them anymore. They start bringing attitude for no reason. You know, in Gambia, I mean, I keep saying Gambia again because I can only speak on Gambia because I'm from Gambia, so I know how things work in Gambia. Our great grandparents, you know, they did everything basically. You know, the only thing that our grandmothers did was stay home, take care of the kids, cook, clean, you know, take care of the house. That's it. The husband wakes up in the morning, you know, go and, you know, work, bring home so he can feed the family. That's it. But this our generation, you know, he goes to work, she go to work, you know, it's different. And the crazy thing is, like, I feel like things were easier before than now. Nowadays, it's like everything is just hard. Everything is hard about relationship. Everything is hard about marriage. It's like I don't understand what the difference is, like what our grandparents did that we are lacking. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. It's like people like our grandparents are still, most of them are still married. Still, people get married nowadays within 2-3 months divorce. So it's like, what is the problem? Because the guy's not making enough money anymore. Like, what is it? You know, for me personally, I would not want my husband to be like, oh, you paying for this, you paying for that, da, da, da. No, 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 no. You know what I mean? I have the brains. I'm not helpful, the Malay dimbele. You know, but don't. It's not by force for her to do it. It's not. Alquran bi loolu la wax. yaa war a yore sa doom ama yaa war a yore sa jabar yaa ko war a defar everything. Bu nekkee mu ngi am alal bi mu tuuru sa don't depend on that. Sa jabar kañ moo war a am xel rek ne xam ma jàppale sama ci kër ji. You know, because like I said, everything is expensive. And one other thing that I noticed in Gambia is some people, you know, get married and they depend on people in diaspora, you know, to put money to send money to them so they can, you know, have a wedding. But it's like, you should be, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong at all. But then, like, be in a position where you would not have to depend on people. Because the thing is, like, people have other things to do too. They have responsibilities, you know what I mean? Sometimes they catch it and then they disappoint you because they cannot do it right then and there. You know, and then they have things to do. Because here in America, it's like bills upon bills, bills upon bills. You know what I mean? So if you depend on people in diaspora to do things, it's not gonna do every single time like you know what I mean? So you have to be understanding and don't get married, take your wife to your parents' house and then depend on your family to feed your wife. Like, that doesn't make no sense. She's not even gonna respect you. She's not, I mean, some will, you know, give you the respect that you deserve, but most will not respect you because they're gonna, I'm gonna do the problem mu hasla. Yangi ni dal lo ma amé sa family ñoo la yore ma. You know what I mean? So you wanna avoid all of that because jigéen dafa sew. Jigéen la, so I know jigéen dañ sew. You know, it's like nowadays the people that get married because of love is like, I'm not saying I'm not. Why people get married because of you have money. That's it. Because you're making money, you're rich or whatever. That's it. So once the money disappeared, they disappeared too. That's just what, like, some generation. It's different, honey. It's different. So make sure you have a job, have something in the account, okay? Do not let like okay, we know yalla bahna, but yalla based on, like, you just don't sit down and expect money to fall from the sky. I don't understand. You have to go and work. You know what I mean? Like, but you just don't sit down and be like yalla bahna. No, you don't do that. So ways to prevent money from ruining your marriage. The first one is don't set yourself up for disaster. The number one mistake people make is spending too much money on weddings. People spend way much too much money on weddings. Getting married in Gambia, I think, is easier. The reason why I say it's easier to get married in Gambia is because you can call Demba, call Pate, call Kumba, call Aji, call Fatu, and all those people sending you money. Of course, it will help. You know what I mean? But if you're in diaspora, I mean, you gotta do everything. The only thing that you might not do, because here in America, one thing I like about us here is, like, when you have an event, you know, people cook for you. This person is gonna cook this for you, and the other person is gonna cook something for you. So you might not end up having to spend a lot of money. But for me personally, I feel like if you, let's say you have $50,000, right? And the wedding cost $40,000. For me, I don't think you should do that wedding. Because if you spend $40,000, you have, how much? I think I said 50 or 60. and you have like 10, 20,000 left in your account. Like, how long do you think that's gonna last? How much long do you think that money is gonna last? Because everything is expensive in Gambia, you know. And I feel like a lot of people honestly borrow. Honestly, Nikki, you see people, you know, changing outfits back to back to back. I'm not saying most of them, I know they have the money. I know. I'm not saying they don't. Most have the money, but some don't. Some what they do, like them can be no basically. Then you have to pay them later. Some people change 5 outfits, 10 outfits. Imagine you have 10 outfits that you have to pay back after the wedding. Like, that's putting pressure on your husband, and that's not fair. Because I don't think guys care about weddings like we do, us females. Us females, we just want a sunset. And I'm not mad about it, you know what I mean? I feel like everybody deserves, you know, a beautiful wedding. But do what you can afford. Don't put yourself, you know, in a situation where you're going to be struggling afterwards. So they could be what you watching the guys and they're like, for no reason. I mean, for a reason, because, you know, you spend that much money. And then either maybe he has to work and pay for it. Like, it would not make no sense. You know what I mean? The next one is disclose finance. So fully disclosing your financial situation with your significant other before tying the knot, regardless of how uncomfortable it may be. Like I said, if you are in the Western world, if you are in the diaspora, right? You have to talk about it. You have to sit your partner down and talk about it. Africa is different, you know. You don't have to sit down and talk about your financial situation, because of Africa. Like I said, Africa is not based on credit, but here everything is based on credit. So you have to sit your partner down and talk about it. If they wouldn't work with you, great. If not, you have to understand them that it's not their fault. You know what I mean? But you have to do that. Understand your partner's money mindset. When I say that, is like understand where your partner spends money on, or what your partner spends money on. Is he or she the type that just wanna buy everything, every little thing that comes out? Because once you are married, you have to give up a lot of things. You cannot have every single thing. No, it's not possible. You have to think about, you know, having a family, having kids. You don't want to have kids and be struggling. It's unfair. It's hell. You know, so make sure you understand where your partner spends money on. Set your eyes on the same price. You know, you guys should want the same thing. You know, agree. Oh my goodness, agree on the same thing. You know, discuss what you guys are working towards. For example, like buying a house, going on vacation, paying off debt, or saving for retirement. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys have the same mindset of things that you guys want to do or achieve. Set a budget. It's very, very important. Keep track of your spending. Like nowadays, everything is online. You know what I mean? Know what you're spending, how much you are spending. You know, if you need to reduce, do that. You know, but that's very, very important. Finance is very, 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 very important in America. Very, very important. So yeah, like to summarize everything, do not listen to someone telling you, oh, money is not important, just get married. No. Make sure you have money, sweetheart. I'm not saying don't but this is going to be very difficult, very, very difficult, because I've come across people complaining about that. Actually, you know, send jang hay den buy because then gis kenen ko am halis ñu rombala fa. You know, like some generation, oh my god, I don't know if it's wickedness or greediness or they're looking out for themselves. I don't know, but yeah, make sure you have money. Make sure you have money saved up. Make sure you have a good job. Just have a job. Just something love somewhere about halis mo koy young, you know, yang koy jëlé halis. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's easier. It might be easier to actually have a family in Africa than here. I don't know. I'm just saying the fact that, you know, you don't have to stress yourself over this no to the credit shenanigans, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys for today. Please share your if you have experience about it, you can share it. Maybe somebody could learn from it. But yeah. But before I go, you know, guys, I always have to present my products. My lotion and body butter. It's unisex. Anybody can use it. Everybody can use it. All skin type. All it does is just, you know, basically, you know, cleans your fix your natural skin. That's it. If you are dark skin, it works for you. If you are light skin, natural light skin, it works for you. It's not to bleach your skin or anything. I use it on my skin. Okay, so you guys can, it's not to bleach your skin. But yeah, you can visit my website if you haven't done so. Okay, everything's there. The benefits, all the information, everything is there. You can also follow me on all my social medias. I'll make sure I have it down on the description. If you have any questions, you can DM me and I'll gladly answer to you guys, inshallah. So with that being said, thank you all. Until I see you guys again. Bye.